An own goal looks like the dumbest mistake in soccer. A player scores and somehow celebrates absolutely nothing. But here's the strange part. Most own goals aren't caused by bad players. They're caused by good defending pushed right to the edge. Whether you like it or not, the same skills that save goals can sometimes create them. So why do they keep happening at the highest level? Here's exactly how it works. First, the simple version. An own goal happens when a player accidentally puts the ball into their own team's net, and the goal counts for the other team. That's it. No special rule, no complicated exception. Wrong net. Goal given. But the player who touched it last doesn't officially get credit for scoring. The goal is simply recorded as an own goal, which is probably for the best. Your highlight reel has suffered enough. So, why do they happen so often? Because defending is mostly controlled panic. Think about it. A defender is reacting, not creating. They have attackers charging in, teammates shouting, the goalkeeper moving behind them, and the ball arriving at awkward angles. You don't get 3 minutes to think. You get about half a second. That means defenders constantly stick out a foot, stretch for a cross, block a shot, or slide to stop a pass. Most of the time, it works. Sometimes the ball takes one tiny deflection. That's enough. A ball heading harmlessly across the box suddenly changes direction and flies into the corner. Same touch, different outcome. Here's the part most people miss. If a defender does nothing, the attacker might score. If they try to stop it, they might score an own goal. Those are often the only two choices. Professional defenders choose to intervene every single time because allowing a free shot is usually even worse. It's risk management, not perfection. Goalkeepers face the same problem. A save can bounce off a defender. A clearance can hit a teammate. A desperate block can spin backward. The faster the game gets, the less control anyone really has, which explains why own goals appear so often in major tournaments. The pressure is higher. The attacks are quicker. The crosses are sharper. Every player is pushing closer to their limit. And when everyone is operating at maximum speed, tiny mistakes become very expensive. That's why you'll often see world-class defenders score own goals. Not because they've forgotten how to play, because they're trying to stop players who are also world-class. Different problem. Same consequence. There's another wrinkle. Not every deflected ball becomes an own goal. If an attacker's original shot was already going into the net, the goal is usually awarded to the attacker, even if it clips a defender on the way. But if the defender's touch is what actually sends the ball into goal, then it's recorded as an own goal. The difference sounds small. It matters anyway. Officials review the original path of the ball, not just the final touch. So, the next time you see an own goal, don't assume you've witnessed an embarrassing mistake. You've probably witnessed a defender making the least bad decision available in about half a second. Sometimes bravery looks brilliant. Sometimes it ends up on the wrong scoreboard. The action is almost identical, only the ending changes. So, an own goal isn't proof that soccer players suddenly forget which direction they're attacking. It's the cost of defending a game played at incredible speed, with tiny margins, impossible decisions, and almost no time to make them. The game has not changed. You have. You're welcome. Subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. It means a lot.